Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, I'm going to teach you a really nice, easy to do prediction trick. This one is called the Business Card Mystery. It comes out of my own upcoming book, Sharps and Swindles. Let's get into it. Alright, so the Business Card Mystery. So it's a mystery with a few business cards here. In fact, we'll just need one of them for this. Now, the spectator can take the cards, and I want you to give the cards a really genuine mix. That way, nobody could predict where any cards end up. So we'll do it like this, just so that we can see the cards are being mixed. Take a chunk off the top and put them face up on the table there. And you can keep mixing if you want, and keep mixing and putting cards on the table in any fashion that you desire until there's no cards left. Okay, so we keep doing this until there's no cards left. Now you know for sure that the cards are mixed because we've seen them all being mixed face up, and well, you did it, so there's no question about that. But let's make it even more random. All right, so as I shuffle, just say stop anytime that you want. Stop right there. Now we'll keep this part of mystery. We'll keep these face down. Now you shuffle the deck. You said stop. We'll take the two cards at your stopping place. Okay, we don't need the rest of the deck for now. Now what I want you to do is pick up both cards like this and mix them around so nobody can know or predict the order they end up at, alright? So use your best instinct to put a card there and put a card there, two on each side of that card. Alright, so this is why it's called the Business Card Mystery. Nobody knows what's happening until this point. Alright, so we do this. Now look. On this business card, are you sure you want to stop here? You can switch them around one more time if you want to. No, you want to stop here. Perfect. What we'll do is this. Look, on the back of this, or on the front of this card, you can see I've written two things. Suit is over here, value is over here. You could have had any two cards. You could have put them anywhere, but look. Since this is the suit side, we'll use this suit. Clubs. That's the value side. We'll use the king. Had you done this, we would have had the 9 of hearts, but we chose the king of clubs. Alright, so, but that could have been any two cards since you shuffled the deck. You said stop anywhere. Now, I did say that we would just use one card, but I lied. The king of clubs. That's the king of, you guessed it, clubs. Man, I love this trick. You probably know how I did that, but just for the sake of completeness, I'll go ahead and teach it to you in detail. So, what you'll do is this. You'll take 4 business cards or blank index cards, whatever you want to use, pieces of paper, just a blank card if you want, it doesn't matter. But on 4 of them, or on, sorry, 3 of them, you will write your prediction card. In this case, it'll be the king of clubs. Okay, so the king goes on top of clubs. So from top down on your business card is king of clubs. Okay, so that'll be there. And on this one, you just maybe pause the video and do exactly what I did on this. You just simply make 2 arrows, and then you'll see the reason why I chose to write these like this as opposed to how you should write, straight across, and that'll be apparent here in a moment. Okay, so just do exactly as I did here, and this will be your starting setup. So you have 2 cards depicting your prediction on top of the deck in any order, so it's any king, any club card, okay? So have those on top of the deck. Now it does help if you're using marked cards. In this case, this is the DMC Elites, and so they're just reader backs, but you can simply just take one of the cards, in this case the king, and put a dot on it, okay? So put a red Sharpie dot on a red card, or a pencil dot, whatever you want to do, just so that you can tell these 2 cards apart and remember which one you marked, okay? So just mark your king, and you'll always be ready to go. Now you take out the business cards and say that this is the business card mystery, and we'll keep it a mystery. We'll put 1 card face down there. We don't need the other 3. Okay, so you want to emphasize that we don't need the rest. We just need 1. Okay, so now you want to walk them through Benjamin Earl's spectator shuffle holdout, which is this. So we hand them the deck. and ask them to take a group of cards off the top and put them face up on the table. And your reasoning for doing this is say, I want you to make sure that the cards are mixed and do it face up just so we can see it happening, okay? So your justification for doing all this face up is just so we really know for sure that we can see the cards being mixed as they go by face up. So yeah, keep mixing the deck and put some more cards face up there, just so we know for sure that the cards are being mixed, blah, blah, blah. And we're gonna mix them up and keep doing this, mixing and putting cards there until there are no cards left, blah, blah, blah. And so you're like this. Now, since the cards are already face up, it makes perfect sense to do a face up shuffle. So you say that was pretty random, but we'll do it one more time. And of course, that just results in your 2 cards being still on top of the deck. Okay, so pick up the deck and say, that was pretty random. We saw the cards being mixed, but let's take it a step further just to make it even more random. All right, so now you just do a basic slip shuffle force, take a group of cards from the face along with the slipping that top card with it like this, and just say stop anytime. All right, they say stop right here. So you just put these 2 cards down. Now your 2 force cards will be on top of both piles. Okay, so that was pretty random, wasn't it? We'll take the 2 cards at your stopping place. We don't need the rest of the cards for this. We'll put them aside. Now, since one of your cards is marked, or if you're using a marked deck, you'll know which is which, okay? So this is the key to the whole thing. If I were to simply turn this card over backwards or forward, it doesn't matter, but you know, this way, vertically, then nothing changes about it. Suit will always be on the side. All right, so suit will always be on the side. And then if any way you turn it over, you know, vertically, and if you turn it over horizontally, suit will point over there. Ha 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 ha. So just create any sort of mnemonic for yourself so you can easily remember this. All right, so maybe you can remember it like this. If I turn the card towards myself, I'm wearing a suit, or whatever you want to remember, right? So I'm always wearing a suit, or turn it this way. The person to my left is wearing a suit. I don't know, something that you can easily remember, right? So now having this, you give them the cards they stopped on and have them give them a good mix up, okay? So ask them when they're done to put them both face down on either side of the card, all right? So now, since you know the markings, you know what to do to flip the card over. I know right now that the club card, the suit card, is over here, which means I have to do it horizontally, so the suit side will point over to here, right? As opposed if it was over here, I know that I would have to do it this way, so the suit would point over there. Remember, I'm always wearing the suit. The person to my left is always wearing a suit, right? Easy way to remember that. And you'll always know that with the markings, okay? So I do this, blah, blah, blah. So, all right, so I can see the suit is over here. So the person to my left is wearing a suit, right? You get the idea. So you just do a quick recap and you shuffle the deck, you set stop anywhere, you mix them around, put them anywhere. Last chance if you want to change your mind and mix them around one more time, that's completely up to you. Whatever, you know, magician's patter. Now, you say, look, this is why it's called the business card mystery. I wrote down on this card a couple of things. I wrote suit, which points over here, and value, which points to over here. Now you can turn this over and say our suit is clubs, our value is king. Had you mix them around one more time, it would be like this. We would get the 9 of hearts. All right, so you want to make that, you want to emphasize that it could have been a different card. All right, so but we got the king of clubs. All right, so now look, remember I said we didn't need the rest of the cards, but I lied. So just pick these up and say the king of clubs. That's right, that's the king of clubs. Alright guys, so as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch this video. It means the world to me, and if you learned something new, if you got value from the video, do me a huge favor, hit the like button, comment down below, share the video, hit subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time, happy practicing. I love you guys.